Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream. We're going to be playing Wizardry 8 tonight. I'm transferring my characters from Wizardry 7. And I've got everything set the way I wanted with items. I've already tested this once. And I've got pretty much everything transferring the way I want. I'm only missing one higher level item, but that's okay. So this is the characters. So we have the same characters as before. Peros the Lord, Layla the Valkyrie, Dane the Ninja. We have Crystal, another Valkyrie, and then we have two bards, Hula and Ethel. And of course we're going to do Iron Man mode. Expert. Yes. Wiz 6. Exfer. Alright, we'll skip the story in the beginning there because it won't show up on the video anyway. Hey, Gauntlet, welcome to the stream. Yes, we have completed what I wanted to complete for Wizardry 7 with the items. And so now I have everything I wanted in Wizardry 8. I've been wanting to do this a long time. So this is the item that can't be obtained in the game normally, this chromatic lyre, which does itching skin. Let's see, what does this require? 35 artifacts. Ha! I don't have anybody that's going to be able to use that yet. That's okay. And this is awesome. So Spear of Death from Wizardry 6 has transferred all the way over to Wizardry 8. This is what one of the items I've been waiting for. This is going to be incredible. And what's interesting about this is it's two-handed. But since I had this heater shield equipped in Wizardry 7 and 6, because it's one-handed there, it will stay equipped as long as I do not touch these, which is cool. You have to start over. Ninja isn't named Gauntlet. I could rename him. Feel inclined to do so. That's a dagger skill? That's just lame. Let's know something interesting about that too. I had this equipped. Well, I'll find him a shield eventually anyway. But this weapon also, even though it's one-handed, it's extended reach. So I wasn't able to have another weapon equipped now that I touched him. It unequipped his main goosh. But that's okay. I'll find him a shield. Okay, let's see. He's going to use the Mystery Ray. This is, again, an item from Wizardry 7 that transferred unlimited ammo shooting. And then she has a stun rod. Fantastic. Also, I have my elven bow, which is an amazing item that elves can use. That gives you regeneration and everything. So she'll be using that as her secondary weapon. So let's equip some arrows. This is going to make it a breeze in the beginning here. Alright, and then he can take that helm, which is a really good one. Give this one to her. And I have an extra breastplate here, which doesn't look like I have a real use for it yet. Actually, she can take that, and then... No, this is better, I think. Plus 9 armor class. Plus 8, yeah. So I actually transferred more than I needed. Okay, and so also this was an instrument I could transfer. The Angel's Tongue. And there is one here, so I'll have 2 Angel Tongues at some point. But Shock Rod, I don't really have a use for it right now. Actually, I probably could equip that. No, it's -6 initiative. No, this Becte Corbin's a lot better. Okay, so I'll just end up selling that. But yeah, I'm in pretty darn good shape. What do we got here? Dragon's Teeth. I don't even remember having that. 30% divine resistance. That's pretty darn good. Okay, nobody's overloaded. I'm looking up here at load. And it's all white, which... Oh, she is. Let's give the shock rod to him. Oh yeah, and that's right. I have double psi. This was the other item I wanted to transfer that you can't normally get in this game. The psis have a 5% kill chance, which is awesome. And I have 2. 3 to 11 damage, plus 1 to hit, plus 2 initiative. Only ninjas can use them. So this ninja is going to be tearing it up with those psis. And still a little bit overloaded. Oh, it's this here. I dropped that over there. Give each of them a weapon like that. Okay, am I missing anything else? I have another bow. Which I'll probably have this bard end up using instead of the stones. And then this book is for detect secrets, which I'll be able to learn here in a second. Oh, so here's Vidomina from Wizardry 7.
It's so good to be back on Dominus. I thought I'd never make it home after the Dark Savant yanked me out of here. And be careful, guys.
It's an honor to be recognized.
Now this is where we get our 5 levels in the beginning.
Experience is the best teacher.
Oh, good. I am stronger now.
Darling, I just keep getting better and better.
Delightful.
Okay. Let's go ahead and level up. Let me take a look at their stats real quick. Alright, strength, pretty good. I'm really considering doing a bunch of vitality boosts right here. Vitality and strength. Trying to get their hit points up really high. Okay, he's actually using a polearm right now. That's what the Becte Corbin is considered. And you'll notice a little bit of divinity and some magic skills transferred. And all of these are bonus. So I start with 20 and 20 on these because I had them at 100 in the game earlier. So those transferred pretty sweet. Now I'm getting my 5 levels on top of that. Hey El, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Gauntlet says, don't you usually meet Vi later on? Yes, you do. Since I transferred from 7, it's a different beginning. It always does come back to Wizardry 8. You're right, El. It's just like Lucas and Star Wars and New Hope. That's right. Hey Rod, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, so... modern weapon. We're going to have this Lord getting real good with this Mystery Ray. So we'll boost that. And then... let's have him start using artifacts too. I'm going to boost this just by 3, just to get it to 50. And this should be his last level up for now. And his first spell, let's see. He already has Bless and Heal wounds. That's cool that those transferred. Let's get stamina. Now I can start working on this. Nice. Okay, the next Valkyrie. Her polearm will go up pretty quick. I'm not worried at all about that. She's using a shield. Let's keep that going. See, the other one's the one with the bow. I mean, she has a bow too. So I guess I will go ahead and get it boosted a little bit. But the elf with the elven bow is the one that's really going to do well. Alright, we'll get this boosted a little bit. Hey Sean, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, glad to hear it, Rod. Doing great here. Gauntlet says Wizardry 8 rules them all. Yeah. Indeed. It's just so cool transferring from 6. You know, I beat 6, got some cool items like the Spear of Death that now I was able to transfer, and the size. And then in 7, we picked up a few items to transfer to this one. It's just so cool that you can do that with the game. Alright, let's see here. Get some more shield going. Artifact. Let's give 1 point in ranged here. There we go. There we go. And her final level from the transfer. She already has heal wounds. She's pretty good with water magic. Let's get her paralyzed. There we go. Okay, now we got our ninja. Glad to hear it, Sean. Yeah, we were streaming at the same time last night. Rod says he wants to see me play a bit of Daggerfall soon. I was looking at Daggerfall. That's only you only control one character, don't you? I'm not in general a big fan of that. Where it's first person real-time perspective with one character. Yeah, there we go. Ninja's next. Gauntlet. Rod says it could be either the original patched or the Unity remake. Let's see here. Ninja, what are we going to give you? I think senses is what results in critical hits. So I want to get that boosted. Why did it only go up by 1? He only gets 1 point? He must have been low. Oh, because he was a dwarf. And dwarves are hard to qualify as ninjas. Okay. We need some stealth to affect his armor class. He's definitely going to be throwing. He's using daggers. That's what the size count as. But I'm going to work on critical strike at the moment. Those size will go up pretty rapidly. Senses. Vitality. Hey Trevor, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Doing great here. Rod says, yeah, it's first person game, but really deep. Gotcha. Gauntlet says, Thief was third and first in box zoom mode. I'm not sure what you mean, Gauntlet. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sean. Missed your stream. Rod says, with potion crafting spell creations, you can get a boat and move around. It's like what you want. In the new RPG, but made, what, 30 years ago? Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's how a lot of those, kind of like RuneScape, a lot of those first-person perspective single characters are, because you only have one character, so they have to pretty much do it all. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Let's bump his dagger a little bit so it's not absolutely horrid. Alright, and his first spell. I already have 2 heal wounds. It looks like he has acid splash and itching skin. I'm gonna have a double loot with the bards, so sleep's not gonna be very useful. Let's go ahead and get heal wounds. Okay, so his armor class is 5 on average, 9, 11, 6. Okay, so pretty good armor classes starting. She's the one with the stun rod, so we'll boost the pole arm. And she has the elven bow. So let's work on her range too. This is going to be crazy starting with a stun rod. That is such a good pole arm. It's going to be deadly. Trevor says it's been pleasant. Went golfing and grabbed some barbecue. Cool, nice. Rod hasn't played golf, but food is always nice, he says. Those elves' ears look like they were put on the wrong side. Yeah, it kind of looks like they put the hair down first and then they just tacked on an ear. Alright, and what are we going to get her? Better get her a light, because nobody else is going to have it. Okay, now we get to our 2 bards, who are desperately going to need stamina increases. So let's bump up strength and vitality. Locks and traps, so she'll be the one that does my lock picking. Music's going to go up on its own, but we'll get it to 15. That's interesting that 3 points of stealth transferred, because the bard doesn't have stealth in this game. But it still transferred it. That's pretty cool. And let's give her a little bit of... Oh, her sling's... Okay, it's 8. That's not bad. Wait a minute. This is the Hobbit. Okay, yeah. There we go. Bards need a lot of stamina in this game because of all the musical instruments. Not going to have room to be doing artifacts. I'll go ahead and boost music. Gauntlet says those are earmuffs to protect the bard, yeah, from her horrible music playing. Last level for her. Once again, vitality, strength. Might seem counterintuitive for a bard, but they are using musical instruments all the time. Okay, throwing. Lock and traps. Alright, final character. Same deal. Should I have 2 using slings? Those weigh so much. The stones. See, I'm having 1 use modern weapons, 2 bows, 1 throwing, 1 using slings. Yeah, we'll just keep going with slings. We're playing expert Iron Man mode, by the way, guys. So if you die, you die. It's over. Game over. Okay, last level. Excellent. Okay, everything's equipped. This party's going to be a real challenge because all I have are 3 pre-spells and 1 ninja or 1 alchemy spell realm. So I'm missing the mage and the psionic spells. So it's going to be a little rough. Alright, here we go. So we already talked with her. Let's see what they have here. Could use the arrows. Can a bard use his instrument as a weapon? No, he can't, Rod. Imagine a bard throwing mandolins everywhere. Yeah. Bard uses instrument as a weapon when playing it properly. That's right. Could get mad and throw it. Wonder if the bard's stealth will count in the rolls. It does, actually. Yeah. That's what's kind of cool about that. Even if you have a tiny, tiny bit of something and you can't level it up, the way skills work in this game is they will apply. Even music. Like in Wizardry 6 and 7, or maybe it's just 6, you had to be a bard to play musical instruments, even if you had the music skill after you changed classes. But with Wizardry 7, they changed it so that you just need the skill. Alright, let's kill our first set encounter here.
Ah, more fodder for our blades.
This is going to be a joke. Oh, and she's even helping? What the heck? Maybe I have to talk with her.
Come on, guys. We've been together for years. Don't tell me you've
Oh.
got that attached.
So it won't let me
Come on, guys. We've been together for years. Don't
ask
tell
her
me
to
you've got
join?
that attached. Look, I'll meet you in Arnica.
Oh, okay.
I need you to get going.
She's going to meet us in Arnica. So these first set encounters are going to be obviously super easy since we start at level 5 and they're intended for level 1 and 2. Yeah, you receive 4 crab cakes.
Careful, everyone. This doesn't feel right.
I can't wait to try out my new chromatic lyre here.
Very well.
This is going to be cool. So this will cast irritation.
Pleasure.
What a good instrument to start with.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Wow, 46 damage. That's crazy.
All right.
Okay. So these same set items are here.
Let's grab it.
Nothing found.
Another sling, which we don't need. What do we got here? Battle axe. No. Yeah, that will be an advantage too. I will have some good throwing skill. Use some of these. Okay. Ninja's missing? Yeah, because his dagger's real low. Yeah, I knew it would level up quickly. That's why I didn't put many points into it. I think it's only like 6 or something right now. Something on the ground. Must be stones. Yeah. Yeah, his skill will go up pretty quickly. Some stones over here too. We'll see what kind of monsters they start throwing at us, because now we're going to have monsters that aren't set encounters.
Something is wrong here, I think.
So they should be stronger. Nope, not these. These are set encounters. These are only level 1.
With pleasure.
Very well.
There, his dagger just went up to 7. Level 1 again. Easy, okay.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Wow, much better.
That plague is gone.
Should be able to kill this thing right up here right away too.
A simple task.
It's kind of weird. It let us walk right up to it. I guess because of the ninja's stealth.
With pleasure.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Be good training to level up my skills. Hey, Gabriel, welcome to the stream. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm doing great. Yeah, killing some mucus.
That was a relief.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to change my order here too. All right. Extended reach, short range, extended reach. All of them actually have extended reach except the ninja. Let's see. I think I want to arrange this. Let's put the
Ready
two
and
bards
willing.
back here.
Present.
Very well.
I'm
Falcon
ready
up
for
here.
you.
What
Ninja
is
in
your
the
will?
center.
Very well.
I hear you.
What is your will?
Yes, it's imported characters from Wizardry 6. I transferred them to 7, picked up a few items in 7, and then didn't beat 7 though. And then I transferred it to 8. I'm playing Expert Iron Man mode. We'll try this. If this doesn't work out, I'll end up switching it, but
I'm ready for you.
Very well. Great.
okay.
Let's grab it. Let's grab it.
Unidentified scroll. What does Iron Man mode do in this game? It makes it where you can't save the game. If you die, your party dies, it's game over. You can't reload. So it's like a permadeath. So you cannot die. And I can't, like right now I can't save the game. The only way I could save it is quitting. As soon as you quit the game, it saves it to the disk. And then when you reload, when you start the game up, it automatically pulls you back in. You don't get to do anything about, you know, save, what do they call it?
Follow me
Save
to
scumming or
victory.
whatever. Okay, now they're starting a little stronger. Level 3.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Let's let them get
It shall
closer.
be so.
Gauntlet says, will you build and import characters into Forteverse? Wizardry 8 characters. I would like to do that. I'd like to make it where you could import others too from other games. But it depends on how much time I have when it's initially released. I may do that later. But there's just so many more classes in Forteverse. That I'm not sure about that, but I've definitely considered it. I also want to make it where you can export your characters at some point. So if you play in Forteverse and you want to take those characters and play in, I don't know, Bard's Tale or Might and Magic or certain wizardries, I want to make different import processes for those so you can export them out. But when the game's initially online the first time, I probably won't have any of that stuff yet. I'll just add it over time. Yeah, the other cool thing that would be fun to do is make it where it'll create like Dungeons and Dragons paper and pencil type profiles for your characters so that you could play like real role-playing games with them too. But I don't know. It all depends on how much time I want to spend on doing that kind of stuff versus, you know, enhancing the game. Because I'm going to enhance it for years, just constantly add stuff to it, but just a matter of priorities. Okay, there should be another slime in here. It's a set encounter. Yeah, there he is.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Conlet says saving multiple gear setups would be cool. Are you mean like how they do it here, where you can swap like easily? How they have two here? You mean having like combinations of multiples?
With pleasure.
Sweet. Ooh, a bullwhip. That'll be nice for the bards. Let's see here. Oh, they can't use it. They can in Wizardry 6 and 7, so they changed it in 8. Ah, it's a bummer. Like armor, weapon, trinkets, loadouts. I understand what you mean by armor, weapon, and trinkets, but what do you mean by loadouts?
That plague is gone.
I saw something moving over there.
Ooh, level 6. They're ramping it up here, guys.
A battle? How exciting!
Oh, wolf spiders. Okay. Welcome to Iron Man mode.
With pleasure.
Very well.
I won't even reach.
Yes.
Try to get closer here. These shoot webs. Just lack of a better word to describe it. Okay. You won't have to have items equipped to use them, like to invoke them. What'll happen is, like, let's say you have a bard that has a musical instrument, like a lute of distraction. That's what they start with. You don't have to actually equip it. You can if you equip it and you have it in your hand. When you use it, you'll use it a lot faster than if you don't have it equipped and let's say you have a sword in your hand instead. When you go to use the loot, it'll delay like 250 or 2.5 seconds or 2 seconds or so before it actually invokes it. And as far as attacking, you're gonna attack with whatever's in your hands. You know, so either if you're too far from them, you can shoot or throw something, or you can do what's called an approach and attack option, and your character will run toward them and then attack with whatever melee weapon you have. So I'll make it where you can have kind of profiles for weapons so that you could say quickly swap to profile 2 or whatever. Like maybe that's a sword and a dagger, and profile 3 has a mace and a shield, so you could just quickly swap. But all items, like I said, you don't have to have them equipped. They just won't be quite as efficient if you don't. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about or you're talking about something different. Let me go to the wall like that.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Hey, Soundboy Eric. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Ah, okay. I see what you're saying now, Gauntlet. So you're talking about like being able to name like a set of gear that are equipped, and you just say, oh, I'm fighting an ice boss, so I want to use my ice gear, and you flip to that. Gotcha. Well, you're going to be able to program your characters, so you'll be able to say, you know, if you could basically do programming, so you could say, if I'm facing this, do this, if I'm facing that, do that. So it's a lot more sophisticated than just having a set of equipment or whatever. But when it's first released, I probably won't have the programming part in, where you can personally program options or macros, whatever you want to call them. But eventually that's how that'll work. So you'll be able to essentially program your own artificial intelligence from options. I'll have a list of options of all these different things you can do, and then you can pick them and prioritize them and have conditions and that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see here. How many are asleep? Quite a bit. Let's do that one more time.
With pleasure.
Crusaders of Might and Magic? Gabriel says he has no idea he had no idea GOG had that. I'm not sure what that is. I've heard of Crusaders of Dark Savant, and I've heard of Might and Magic. Glad you're good, Soundboy.
All right.
My inner balance has returned.
Oh, nice.
We did it! Darling.
Wow.
Delightful.
Level 6 already. Sweet. Whoops. Excellent. Okay.
Behold a creature.
Still some
Follow
more
me
over
to
here.
victory.
It's another spin-off from Might and Magic series, Gabriel says. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, GOG, I love that company. They've done some awesome stuff.
Taken care of.
I always prefer that over Steam. But every once in a while there's something on Steam that you can't, or that's on Steam, not on GOG. It's set in the same universe? That's cool. You used to play it as a kid, and I think you still own the CD. That's cool. We need to get this paralysis cured. Ever play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic? No, I haven't. But Gabriel has.
My inner balance has returned.
Any items here?
There's something. There's something.
Uh-oh, something's coming from behind.
Spotted a wild one.
Come and get it, whatever you are. Bats. Level 1 bats? What the heck?
With pleasure.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Hey 8-Bit, welcome to the stream. How you doing? 8-Bit says, have you ever played the old Thief games like Thief Gold?
Sugar just isn't
I don't think so.
Taken care of.
Is that an RPG system or? Doesn't sound familiar. And and when you say old, how old are they? I'm not gonna pick those up.
There's something.
Level 5, okay.
Let battle begin.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Yes.
Let them get close. Oh, they shoot at us, okay. It's like a first-person stealth game. Ah, okay. You sneak around, great atmosphere. No, I have not played that. Okay. They have it on GOG. Interesting.
Very well.
See how this double bard ends up working out. I think mid to late game it's going to be amazing.
With pleasure.
Wow, unaffected by sleep. Get our range practice in here. Although they're gonna come from behind here in a second. I think I'm gonna actually
Yes.
move forward so I don't end up getting trapped. Okay.
With pleasure.
Very well. Very good. We have won. Winning this battle will be as easy as finding flies on a cow.
Alright.
It shall be so.
Very well.
Yeah. So many enemies try flanking this game. Yeah, they will. What the heck is that? It just dropped a fish. Oh, it's a feathered hat. Look at that on the ground. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It looks like a fish from here with a tail. I was like, what the heck? It just dropped a fish on the ground. That's funny.
Taken care of.
Yeah, the monsters are very, very smart in this game. If you're playing on like expert mode here, they have done some things that shock me every time I play. Very, very good AI. One of the better AIs I've ever seen in a game. Wow, that was a lot of skill increase. Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna go rest. Drop down here and rest. Should be pretty safe here. Or they don't see me.
For honor and
Oh
glory.
wow. It's playing the death music. You hear this music?
With pleasure.
Very well.
It usually plays this when it thinks you're gonna have a really hard time. Okay.
Yes.
be so.
With pleasure.
Very well.
This will be good practice at range. Hey, Christopher, welcome. Yeah, made it back to 8. Got some really good transfer going from the original characters that beat 6. You basically start at level 5. And then, of course, the monsters already, right off the bat, pretty much adapt. But at least I got some pretty cool items transferred. Not amazing ones by any means, but pretty darn good. Okay. I'm just going to keep shooting at them. We'll improve our ranged attacks here.
The worse the odds against us, the more glorious our victory will be.
Ninja keeps getting hit. I hit one of the slimes that was like right around the corner instead. That's funny. That one got hit
Takes is
again
a
too.
little courage.
The tide of opposition rises.
This is their version of party music, yeah.
Blocked cannot be
Pleasure.
repaired.
Oh, he's out of his shurikens already. Well, he can equip a bow. Equip.
It shall be so.
There we go. Finally killed one. Is that a seeker? It is.
Pleasure.
Wow, Bless is still working.
Pleasure.
They're all over me!
There, just wore off.
Very well.
This one's got to almost be dead. Let's be a little preemptive and cast a stamina spell. She's not the good one. She's good with it, I think.
Taken care of.
Ninja's disappointing you. Well, he has no bow skill. He's throwing. He's got pretty good throwing, and he already threw all his shurikens, so... Yeah, and size in Wizardry 6 and 7 are considered swords. The sword skill, but then in 8 they're considered daggers. So I have to learn the skill over again. Once he gets good with those size, he's gonna destroy things. They have a 5% kill chance each. So that on top of his critical hit that I keep raising, I suspect he's gonna get critical hits left and right once he gets good with them. Yeah, I'm leveling range on purpose because I really do need to get it better. And this is a pretty safe battle for me to do it on. These aren't much of a threat. Now the bugs might be spiders. If they are, they'll be much more of a threat. I don't think I can reach them. I can't see what they are.
Better.
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Inner balance has returned.
Yes.
Should have all kinds of range increases after this battle.
More food for the worms. Yes.
Finally, okay. Oh, it is spiders. Okay, this could get dangerous real quick now. I need to
Very well.
move around the corner. Because they can paralyze you while the other enemies shoot you down. Okay, Christopher, we'll see you later. Have a good one.
Oh, much better. With pleasure.
Barbecue for the win.
I hear you.
What is your will?
I hear you.
Okay, we healed right before they come around the corner here. There it comes.
That is a relief.
A simple task.
Very well.
We'll use the loot on these wolf spiders around the corner. All of them fell asleep. Wow, nice.
Taken care of. Take this!
Salt this line.
With pleasure.
These things are everywhere!
Very well.
Something stirs.
Defeating the enemy is like milking a cow. It's all in the rhythm.
Taken care of.
Pleasure.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Alright, we got this.
Very well.
Will no longer trouble us. I am without missiles.
Taken care of.
It shall be so.
Wow, I'm really low on arrows.
It's an honor to be recognized. Ha! The better to battle our enemies.
Oh, good. I am stronger now.
Nice. Okay, let's see here. Hmm. Let's get someone that can cast make wounds. I'm only getting that because then I can get Divine Trap and boost my divinity pretty quickly. Okay.
Very well.
That was a big battle. Let's rest. Oh yeah, we need to get him some more arrows. Ninja's almost to the next level. Hey Max, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening? Ooh.
Follow me to victory.
With pleasure.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Yes, I'm from the USA. Yeah, let's see, what time is it? It is 5:12 where I'm at. PM, 5:12 PM. Or 1700 hours for those that do military time.
Give us something to shoot, darling.
Okay.
My inner balance has returned.
It shows the fish, yeah. I didn't pick it up because it was just a feathered hat. It looked like a fish on the ground. They have different artwork for the ground versus your inventory. Cool. This will work for the ninja.
There's something.
Hidden items, there we go. Just a regular short bow, yeah. Nothing. You hear this game is one of the best RPGs for many people, Max says. Yeah, I was very surprised when I played it. It is my favorite RPG. I mean, I love Wizardry 6 and 7 also, but this is definitely my favorite. Just because of how much harder it is the battles. So much more challenging. Here's the poser cap. Because you're acting like you're a thief.
Let's grab it.
It's pretty funny. Book of Stamina. Everybody has stamina, okay. In the United States, there's a phrase, at least when I was a kid in the 80s, they called you a poser if you acted like you were someone that you weren't. Like, they use that term a lot with skaters, people that did skateboarding that weren't very good at it or didn't actually, you know, work hard at it. So it's kind of funny that they included something in this game called poser cap. Ever play Ryzen? No, I haven't.
Let's grab it.
Ring of Protection. Okay. Definitely going to the ninja. Don't think I need those. Oh, actually, she needs them. Gauntlet says if you put poser cap on, you should be able to pretend you're a different class. Well, you are kind of pretending you're a thief because you get plus 10 lock and pick. Locks and traps, or whatever it's called.
Locked.
And it won't let a thief or a rogue or anybody that has real pick locks use it.
Good practice.
That's what's so funny about it.
With pleasure.
Very well.
8-Bit says, Wizardry 8 is your favorite of all time. Yes, it is. It's the most enjoyable. Like, I don't get tired of it. And that is saying a lot, because I play a lot of games. And I can never get tired of this game because of just everything works so well together. I'm not a graphics... You know, the graphics in Wizardry 8 aren't great by any means. But that doesn't bother me. Because I don't make a big deal out of graphics for RPGs. Now for adventure games, yeah, graphics are very important, but for RPGs it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, there's just so much diversity of classes, and the monsters get more difficult as you get stronger. So you're not just grinding. You never feel like you're grinding in this game, which is a rare thing to achieve in RPGs.
It has been locked.
Ready and willing.
I really do like the Bard's Tale trilogy remake too. That's becoming one of my favorite games also, RPGs. It's pretty amazing. Okay.
With pleasure.
Which I've already beaten that too. 75 hours it took me to play all the way through that one.
All right.
Apit says, that's cool. I've never played the Wizardry games. The old school Wizardry games seem a bit tough without an automap. Yeah, definitely. The auto map makes them a lot harder, no doubt about it. Very true.
With pleasure.
They have great stories, especially if you start at 6 and beyond. And the fact that you can transfer from 6 to 7 to 8 is just amazing. It is an epic adventure. I know there's a crossbow in here
Let's grab it.
and a regular bow.
There's something.
Okay, now we can open this gate. Did you ever go back and replay Wizardry 1 through 3? Actually, it's funny you say that. Those are the only Wizardries I have not played. I've played 4 through 8. I have not played 1 through 3. And 4 was the hardest Wizardry, but not because of the fights necessarily, but because of the puzzles and the things you had to do. It was ridiculously hard. I did a review of it. I've reviewed Wizardries 4 through 8, in case you haven't seen them on my channel. But you'd see what I'm talking about if you watch the review of 4. But yeah, I need to play 1 through 3 and beat those, and then I need to review those. And then the whole Wizardry series will be complete, at least from the American perspective. I know there's some Japanese ones, which I have not played, but from what I've seen, they're totally different. You know, Japanese RPGs are very different than hardcore American ones. American RPGs are a lot harder. Or I should just say non-Japanese RPGs. They're a lot more serious.
What then is this strange device?
Yeah, I definitely go back and play 6 through 8. I just beat 6, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And I didn't want to play all the way through 7 again because I've done that on a stream. And it takes a lot of time. So I'll just transfer to this one. This one will probably take me about, I don't know, 50 or 60 hours to beat, and I know where I'm going too, so.
Booby trapped.
Okay, I am actually not going to open this right now because I want to get Divine Trap spell, and you can increase your skills by working on that with that. So I'm going to leave that. I will rest though. Let's go back here and rest. Also, sometimes some monsters queue up here when you rest. It's very interesting. Like, I've gotten to the point once where there was like 40 monsters just waiting for me up here. It was crazy. For some reason, they won't come down into this area. They just stay up there instead.
Very well.
But it doesn't look like they're going to do it right now. Sometimes you got to wait like almost a week. I should be able to kill Gregor too now, by the way. But first, let's go get this resurrection powder. Just down here. Hello, guys. Come on.
This will be good practice.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Okay. Going the wrong way. There's some hidden resurrection powder over here. Spoiler. Level 2 crabs. Okay. Come and get it.
With pleasure.
There's 9
Very
of them.
well.
With pleasure.
More target practice.
Defeating the enemy is like milking a cow.
It shall be so.
all in the rhythm.
Yes. Yes.
That was a lot of skill increase. Okay, we'll kill Gregor. Gregor's scary for a lot of people that play this game that don't have a lot of experience. He's like a level 5
Look at that creature. Let battle begin.
giant insect that can destroy your party if you're not prepared.
With pleasure.
He's a set encounter, so he's always the same
Very well.
level.
Taken care of.
8-Bit asks, how many times do you think I've played through this game? I've beaten it, I think, 7 times, maybe. And I've beaten it with Expert Iron Man mode 3 times, maybe 4. So this will be my 4th or 5th Expert Iron Man run.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Taken care of.
And I've also died when playing Expert Iron Man mode. I've died probably the same number of times that I've beaten it. So I think I've made
It shall be so.
5 attempts that failed. So my success rate in Expert Iron Man mode is about 50% chance, I think, roughly. But I've tried some weird combos on purpose. Like I tried all lords And I was doing really well, but then it seems like that always bites you in the
I saw
butt
something moving
when you don't have a balanced party. So they end up dying, and I've tried all casters, and those haven't died yet. I haven't played the all casters for a long time.
Our will has prevailed.
I think they're like level 22-ish, and they're doing really well, but
Experience is the best.
I took a break from that to go beat Wizardry 6 and then to transfer these characters. But that was very hard to get going with. He doesn't have stamina, so he should be able to use that book. I had a book. Why can't he use that? Where did it go? There it is.
We are blessed.
8-Bit says he likes my passion for this game. All casters would probably be really hard in Baldur's Gate 1. Yeah, it's extremely hard in this game too. They're so weak in the beginning. Especially on Expert Iron Man. You know, you don't get a reload. You're dead as soon as you die. And you have to start all over. I've played this one time and got like level 18 lords, and I was probably about 40 hours into the game and died in a cave. So I've, you know, lost a lot of time at times from that kind of stuff. Alright, so right up here is Gregor. I think we'll do okay against him, but man, he's hard, let me tell you.
Ah, more fodder for our blades.
It's level 5. I think I should be fine.
With pleasure.
It's very magic resistant though.
Very well.
So
Taken care of.
let's see how we do.
Crab apples.
Yes, I was streaming when I died in the cave. It's on one of my streams. If you go through some of the Expert Iron Man modes I have, you'll find one where I die. In fact, there may have been 2 streams. I think there was 2 streams that I died on that you can see. Alright, she's paralyzed. That's bad news. Artifacts. You'd probably fizzle that.
Very well.
She's probably gonna fizzle that. Let me look at her artifacts. 9. I don't know what kind of bomb this is. Let's use the poet's loot.
Very well.
With pleasure.
Yeah, Gauntlet was there when that happened. Yeah. Oh, that's no problem. That's what makes this game fun. I mean, if it was super easy, then, you know, what'd be the point of playing? Oh yeah, I'll never forget the failure in that cave. Those spiders, I think it was the ensnaring spiders, they might be called. Their web hits your whole party and paralyzes them all, and then they come up and chomp you down.
With pleasure.
Very well.
My
Oh my gosh. That was terrible. She backfired the sleep spell. So now all of my guys are asleep. See, like, here's a perfect example of where it could end up being GG just from one failure like that. Alright, let's try a cherry bomb.
With pleasure.
Oh, Peros is paralyzed. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, this is so bad. He's beat up. I can see his health. There's no way in hell she's gonna hit with her sword.
With pleasure.
We're gonna try to put him asleep and run. Okay.
With pleasure.
He's gonna wake up this next round. Ooh, he's still asleep. Or is he? Yeah, he's still asleep. Okay.
Very well.
Let's run. We'll come back and try to finish him off after we get unparalyzed.
Shall be so.
Hey Barry,
Much
welcome to the
better.
stream. How you doing? Long time no see. Yes, those ensnaring spiders. You remember those? You got what? Didn't you get taken out by them too, Barry, at some point?
Better.
Okay. Let's go back and finish Gregor off. But that's a perfect example. If you don't know what you're doing, you can be dead in expert Iron Man mode real quick. We'll see how much he got healed too in that amount of time.
A simple task.
He still looks pretty beat up, so I don't think he healed a lot.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Yes.
Yeah, he's still beat up pretty good. The monsters do heal, but he must have not rested. He probably wandered around, so he didn't get good regeneration. There we go. Nice. Barry says, yeah, they got him too. Yeah, and I was level 18 with really strong lords, and they got destroyed by those ensnaring spiders. Okay, I'll go kill these bugs over here. These bugs are a lot easier. These are just small ones.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Very well.
This is really weird not having any attack spells. It's it feels strange. Yeah, I've seen those ensnaring spiders. I've seen like one of them kill 20 Umpani in that cave. Just paralyzed all of them and just killed them all, every single one of them.
With pleasure.
They are vicious.
Very well.
You remember the one where you got cornered in the cave? Yes, that was Rapix. The Rapix Berserkers ended up killing me in that case. Yeah, I was probably about 40 hours into that one too. I think there's been 3 or 4 times where I've been in about 30, 40 hours into the game and die in expert Iron Man mode. Every time I learn a new lesson. But that's what's so awesome about this game. Is it's always tricky. There's always something new I learn or something that happens. I've been killed by plants, rogues, Dark Savant robots, all of those in expert Iron Man mode. Okay, there's nothing there. Yeah. What I did in that case, what screwed me over, was I used there's a spell called Pandemonium, and it either frightens enemies or turns them insane. And so I used it, and these Rapics, these Berserkers or whatever they were, they ran past me. And then there were some other enemies on the other side. Well, when they ran past me, they ended up coming back once the spell wore off and trapped me from behind where I could not run away. They like lodged me in where I was stuck and I had no way of getting away. And then they just started whittling me down. Yeah, it was a bad situation. Had I not used that Pandemonium, they wouldn't have been able to go behind me. The AI would have kept them on my other side, and so it never would have attacked me from behind. But since it ran away and ran behind me, then the AI is like, oh, I can attack you from behind, and I can trap you, and that's what it did. It was pretty cool.
Who could that be?
Hey, say, you're one of those, ship people, huh? I saw you coming in. Much better landing than the one that crashed into the sea.
Okay, our first NPC. What are we gonna sell here?
Ready and willing.
What is your will?
I need to split up this cure paralysis powder. This magic scroll of magic screen is actually very useful. I need to keep that. I don't need this shock rod. That transferred.
I'm ready for you.
I hear you.
Very well.
Okay. While I'm here, I might as well buy a few more arrows.
Come back in.
See ya, friend.
Oh yeah, Barry. Barry says, and level 10 vampire bats in the monastery. You won't soon forget that one. Wore my party down before wiping me out after 47 rounds. Yeah. The good news for that is you didn't have a huge amount of time invested in that, right? What, like maybe 5 to 10 hours or so? Which, you know, again, that's still a good chunk of time, but at least it wasn't like 40 hours. Where's that longbow? Okay, let's divide up this.
it's trapped.
traps are very, very dangerous in Iron Man mode too because you can't reload. It's another lesson
Ready
I've
and
learned.
willing.
None of these I don't think can be that bad though. Yeah, vampire bats are tough. This is just dagger scatter. Oh, some more shurikens. Cool. Okay. We are making good time. Does the elven bow give regeneration? It does, okay. So if I have that equipped as normal, she'll get health regeneration when I sleep. She'll heal real fast. Barry says he thinks I experienced something similar. The game occasionally throws very high amounts. Yes, there was one time, and I have it saved, but I haven't uploaded it. You would be so shocked, Barry, at what I found. There were like, I don't remember the exact number, but I think it was like 48 or 60 something seekers that shoot poison at you in that one room in this monastery, the upper level. It was ridiculous. The good news is it was when I had my casters party. So I was able to just blow them all away with mass spells. But I was like, what the heck? There was some weird glitch where it threw like, I couldn't believe how many were thrown at me. And of course the other good news is, you know, I just positioned myself so that they couldn't all shoot me. Only like 10 of them could shoot me at a time. So it took a little bit, but that was a crazy one. And of course it was with Iron Man mode, so I didn't, you know, I couldn't reload or anything. I had to kill them, and luckily, like I said, I had a bunch of casters and I was able to kill them. But that would have been nuts with fighters trying to do that. Gauntlet says the reverse of the Midas touch trap. Got something
Look,
over here.
a creature.
A simple task.
Oh, it's just one roach. Some more darts. There's some spiders in here too, but we've already killed a bunch of those. These aren't the scary ones.
What is that beast?
A battle? How exciting!
With pleasure.
Very well.
This will drop real quick. Yeah, Gauntlet, you're right. He says he doesn't remember the trap name, but I didn't open a chest one game before. There's a couple. There's the one you might be thinking of is Philosopher's Bane, which turns all your, like, 80% of your gold into lead. And then there's another one that destroys like tons of potions and scrolls and stuff. Can't remember the name of that one.
Very well.
That one was really bad too. Like I remember one time I was trying like an almost all fighter party, so I had queued up all these potions and stuff for them to use. And I set off one of those traps, and it destroyed like 40 potions and 20 scrolls and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. And it's Iron Man mode, you know, you're done. You can't reload. But again, that's what makes it fun. The risk. But you definitely have to have patience playing this. If you don't have patience, this is not the game for you. Okay. There's something over here too, yeah. I don't remember what that is, but I think it's pretty good powder, like maybe pandemonium or something. Oh, I hear some bats. Hopefully they're not vampire bats. You would love to see a third-person view of this. Oh yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? First person when shooting.
Like a weed.
Box, like using sling or a bow. Okay, that would be cool. Okay, now this is that undead head thing. It's freaky.
Follow me to victory!
It should be pretty easy for this party, though.
Careful, sugar. I'm as blind as a bat. Darling, I
That thing
just
can be surprisingly hard if you're not
Oh,
high enough level. Okay. Oh, this is our bard, yeah. Basically, third for melee and first for ranged. Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh, that's more like it. Wow, much better.
This is one that I use to grind sometimes. I'm going to leave it closed for now. You can keep healing over and over and stuff. I'll probably do some of that offline. Only other place to go is back here in this safe. More resurrection powder. 2 charges on this one. Let's see. There we go. All right. What level am I? 6. Okay. It's ready. I'm ready to go up to the next level. So it'll give me a little bit better treasure being level 6 compared to level 5. get back to work, you can get back on your feet and possibly return to game later. Are you saying you're not? You mean you'll start playing Wizardry 8 again? Not sure exactly what you mean, Gauntlet. Okay, here's the rats. Hopefully these won't be pestilent rats.
I see some sort of beast.
Just rabid. Okay, they're just rabid.
This will be good practice.
I've been killed here before too by pestilent. Well, I got a disease here once from a pestilent rat, which should not have been there.
Very well.
But man, it made it hard on me.
With pleasure.
Yes.
Disease is a terrible condition to get if you don't have the spell to cure it. That character's basically screwed. Oh, game development. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I hope you can get back to it, Gauntlet.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Taken care of.
Yeah. I don't know if they even have the source code. I don't think Sirtech owns it anymore. The rights, the IP rights to it, I think a Japanese company bought it. According to Robert Sirotech, he had an interview on Matt Chat. They own the rights to Wizardry 1 through 5, but not 6 through 8. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of mods for this game. Like, the Cosmic Editor basically allows you to totally change this game. There's some things you can't, but you can change a heck of a lot with it.
Locked.
Ready and willing.
Look, a creature.
Worthy.
Oh, level 8. So these are going to be those pestilent rats I was telling you about.
With pleasure.
Very
Alright.
well.
I
With
need to try to
pleasure.
run. Wow.
What's wrong?
No. No disease yet, but it's coming.
Taken care of.
Pleasure.
Hmm.
Very well.
I do not see you.
Crystal just got diseased. That's bad.
I am hurting.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Very well.
I am afflicted with a plague.
2 diseased characters. Yeah, that's a disaster.
It's just a flesh wound. I've got a scratch or two.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Yes.
Paris is gonna be dead for sure. Alright, I think this is the one I've been attacking.
Pleasure.
It shall be so.
Very well.
No, you can't use that on somebody else.
Very well.
There's Paros.
What a pity. He was good.
Hey
company.
Mac, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Two diseased characters, 1 dead. This isn't looking very good.
With pleasure.
Ah,
With
let's go ahead
pleasure.
and attack.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Taken care of.
Yeah. If you can't resurrect an Iron Man, that would be... It's already hard enough.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Yikes.
Taken care of.
Very well. Very well.
Taken care of.
Tragedy.
There's Crystal.
Oh, not her. She was always so brave. Very well.
I am injured.
Sheesh.
Very well.
Hopefully Gauntlet won't get diseased too.
Very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I've lost to the pestilent rats before. Wow. Now the question
What
is,
your will?
if I use this, is she still going to be diseased?
It shall be so.
I have been rescued.
So...
I hear you. Taken care of. Thank you.
she's not. Okay. Whew. That's good to know. Alright.
I'm ready for you.
This one's going to be a problem, though. Just start getting random conditions.
Very well.
I'm ready for you.
What is your will?
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you're AFK for 2 minutes and 2 died. I had disease on 2 of them. So I still got 1 that has a disease, which I have no way of curing. But yeah, that's expert Iron Man mode, man. Whew. That was almost GG. Well, guys, I think I'm going to take a break. Head out for now. I may actually... I probably won't have more time tonight. But I'll be continuing this again fairly soon as I work it into all my other streams. But yeah, this is for those that are missed the beginning. So these are characters that I transferred from 6 to 7. I beat 6, brought some cool items that I knew would transfer to 8. And then 7, I just got a couple items I wanted. I got the Mystery Ray, which transfers, Stun Rod, which transfers, and then a Chromatic Lyre, which casts Irritation that you can't normally get in this game. That transferred. So my plan is to beat it with these 1 Lord, 2 Valkyries, Ninja, and 2 Bards. It's kind of a weird composition, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, 2 hours already. It's crazy how fast it goes by. But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and like I said, I'll be streaming the rest of it. And will I make it or will I not? That's the question. Expert Iron Man mode, you never know. I have about a 50% success rate, I feel like. So I've beaten it, I think, 5 times, and I think I've lost 5 times. Maybe even lost 6. Not 100% sure about that. But yeah, my pleasure, Gauntlet. So we'll see you guys next time.